Hello students, welcome back to my channel Science Made Easy by Shalini Kalra. Here I am back with my next video for class 7th, topic integers, and in this particular video we are going to solve some word problems based on integers. I have noted down 2 word problems for you already on the board. So we will start with these first and then proceed with more. The first word problem here is the temperature of the fridge compartment is set at 8 degrees Celsius. You know, in the fridge we have a refrigerator part and a freezer part. The temperature of the two is different because in the freezer more cooling is required. Therefore, the temperature of the fridge compartment is set at 8 degrees and the freezer compartment is set at minus 10 degrees. So they have asked what is the difference between these temperature settings. It means we have to subtract the two, but we have to take the signs according to integers. So how are we going to do it? So first the statement, the temperature of fridge compartment is how much, is given as 8 degrees Celsius, and it is given that the temperature of freezer compartment is how much, minus 10 degrees Celsius. We have to find the difference between the two. The difference will be higher temperature minus lower temperature. How are we going to write it? 8 minus 10. Is it clear? Which will be 8 plus 10 is equal to 18 degrees Celsius. This is going to be the answer. The difference between the two temperatures is 18 degrees Celsius. So this is the solution to the first word problem which I have noted for you. I hope this is clear. So now we proceed to the next word problem. Reena climbs up 5 stairs every second and then climbs down 2 stairs over the next second. How many seconds will she take to climb 60 steps? Now when she climbs up, that will be taken as plus, and climbing down will be taken as minus. She climbs 5 steps in 1 second, then comes down 2 steps. The total steps will be how much? 5 minus 2, 3, and she climbs in 1 second, comes down in 1 second. So time taken will become 2. Let's see how we have to go about it. So here is the solution to this question. Now the solution to this question is that Reena climbs up 5 stairs. So how we will go it? Stairs climbed up is equal to 5 stairs in 1 second. Okay? Stairs climbed down is equal to 2 stairs, that will be taken as minus 2 in 1 second. So total steps climbed will be equal to 5 plus minus 2 in 2 seconds. 1 second going up and 1 second coming down. So the time will become 2 seconds and the steps will be, we will now reverse the statement Okay, that's all right. So steps climbed is equal to 3 steps or stairs, whatever it is given. 3 stairs, 5 plus minus 2 will give me 3 stairs in 2 seconds. And they have asked how many seconds will she take to climb 60 steps. We have calculated the time of 3 steps is 2 seconds. Now we will say steps climbed one step in how many seconds? Unitary method we will apply. First we will find for 1. So 1 step will be is equal to 2 upon 3 seconds. And 60 steps in 2 upon 3 into 60. Is it clear? So we will get here 120 is equal to 40 seconds. She will climb 60 steps in 40 seconds. You go through this nicely. This is like the solution over here on the board. Understand it, and after this we will move on to the next question. So for that I will have to clear the board. Let me do it. Quickly taking this off. In word problems, basically the requirement is that we understand the language of the problem. And for understanding the language, first of all, the English, we should have a good command over English also. And therefore, now you practice more English also to understand the questions better. And let's move on to the next question, which is saying, the question is, I start with integer -8. Then it says add -12 to it. Subtract 10 from the result. Okay. Then I divide the result by +3 and finally multiply the answer by -2. They have asked, what do you get? What do you get? Now for this question, children, there are different steps given over here. So we will move step by step. What is my first step? That I start with the integer -8. So I write here step 1 is that I have an integer -8. Second step is add -12 to it. So the step 2 of this question is add -12 to it, which will be -8 add -12 to it, which will give me -8 plus into -12 is equal to -20. So by step 2 I have reached -20. Then we move on to the step 3. What is the step 3 saying? The step 3 says subtract 10 from the result. Subtract 10 from the result. Now my result is minus 20 over here, and I have to subtract 10 from it. It is a positive sign, so this minus is of subtract and the number is plus. So this will become minus 20 minus 10 is equal to minus 30. Then we have the next step 4. In the step 4 it says divide the result by plus 3. So here it is divide the result by plus 3, which makes it minus 30 divided by plus 3, and 30 divided by 3 gives me 10, and minus divided by plus is minus. So we come here to minus 10, and finally it is saying and multiply the answer by minus 2. So the last step here, step 5, for clarity let this also go. So in the step 5 it is saying that multiply the answer by minus 2. My final answer was minus 10 and I have to multiply it by minus 2. So 10 into 2 is 20 and minus into minus is plus. So finally we reach 20 and 20 is the answer to this word problem. So this is how step-by-step approach is required to solve a question. Go through this question. I hope it is easy. The thing is that we have to move step by step. That makes the question easy. If we try to see so many things to do and we get confused, that's not going to help. So go step by step, calmly, slowly, and you will understand everything. After this, we will move to one more question of a similar type. Okay? Of this type question only I am taking up next. So the next question is that it is about a boy who has some money already with him, and then he is getting some money, he is spending some money. Whatever money he is getting will be written as plus, and whatever money he is spending will be written as minus. So here is what this boy is doing. The next question is Arnav. This is the name of the boy in the question. Arnav has rupees 20 with him. Okay, he has 20 rupees with him, and then each day either he is spending or he is getting. So we will write about each day as given. Then it is given that he spent on Monday. He spent on Monday rupees 8. So whatever he has, we will write as plus, and whatever he spends, whatever he gives away will be written as minus. Alright? Then he got pocket money. He got pocket money on Tuesday. How much pocket money? Rupees 5. Now he gets this, so this will be written as plus 5. Then he gave loan. What is loan? Loan is when we give money to somebody which has to be returned. So he gave loan to friend on Wednesday. How much loan did he give? Rupees 7. Now this he has given away, so this will become minus 7. Then he ate an ice cream on Thursday for rupees 10. When he is eating an ice cream, again he is spending. So this will also become minus 10. Then he received matlab he is getting. He received a reward on Friday, and how much reward he is getting? He is getting a reward of rupees 5. This he is getting, so this will become plus 5. Then his friend repay the loan. His friend repays the loan on Saturday. How much loan was given? 7 rupees. His friend returns that money, repays it on Saturday. So now he is getting that money back. That will become plus 7. Now the question asked is, how much money he has on Sunday? Money Arnav has on Sunday will be the total of this with plus and minus all together will be equal to, so we will write 20 plus minus 8 plus 5 plus minus 7 plus minus 10 plus 5 plus 7. Quickly checking, 20 minus 8 plus 5 minus 7 minus 10 plus 5 plus 7. Now we simply have to solve this integer which we have. For that I will take plus together and minus together. So one is 20, then I have plus 5, then I have plus 5 and plus 7. Then the plus sign and all the minus integers, that is minus 8, minus 7, minus 10 with the plus sign in between will be written. Okay. Now we add all these three and we see this comes to 20, 25, 30, 37. 37 plus, here I have, or we can let this plus be, write minus 8 because plus into minus is minus, plus into minus minus 7, plus into minus minus 10. Now we will add all these three, but the sign will remain minus because they are all negative integers. So 8 and 7 15, 15 and 7 25. From here we get 37 minus 25 is equal to 12. So finally the answer will be that Arnav has rupees 12 on Sunday. So this is the entire calculation of this question using the integer property. Means taking plus and minus for what is coming and what is going. Is this clear? Now we will move on to one more question. I hope this is clear, so let's proceed quickly. And now in the next question, as I am trying to solve the question, as I will do the solution on the board, you try to beforehand only analyze that in this step I should do this and see whether what you are thinking is right or not. So before my writing the next step, you think in your mind that this should be the next step and see whether it is coming right or not. Okay, and practice more, view more to get the better understanding. So the next question is, okay, a hiker. Who is a hiker? A hiker is somebody who goes to heights. Okay. So a hiker is descending. Descending means he is coming down from the height. A hiker is descending 152 meter in 8 minutes. Every 8 minutes the hiker is coming down 152 meters. The question asked is what will be his elevation? Now these terms have come up. I will explain these terms to you first. Elevation in half an hour. Half an hour. Now half an hour means 30 minutes. So first let's understand the question. There is a hiker. Suppose he has climbed a mountain and from that mountain he is coming down. He is descending. And in every 8 minutes he is able to come down 152 meters. Okay. So they have asked what will be his elevation in half an hour. Suppose he starts from this point. Sorry. Suppose he starts from this point and every 8 minutes he is coming down 152 meters. Okay. Then in the next 8 minutes again he is coming down 152 meter. In this way they have asked that after 30 minutes, suppose he reaches here, then this descent is known as elevation, means distance from the top. So what is his elevation after 30 minutes? This is the explanation of what they have asked. And now here we move on to the solution of this particular word problem. So here first of all they have said that in 8 minutes the hiker descends 152 meter. In 1 minute the hiker will descend. Hiker descends. It will be divided because it is given for more and asked for 1. It will be 152 upon 8, which comes to 8 ones are and 72, 8 nines are 72. So is equal to 19 meter in 1 minute. And they have asked for half an hour. In 30 minutes the hiker descends. Now for 1 we know and we have to find for 30. So we multiply 19 into 30 is equal to 570. After this it is asked that you have to give the answer in integers. The question also says give the answer in integers. Okay. Because it is a descent going down. So this answer has to be returned in minus. So we will write over here answer as minus 570 meter. Had he been climbing then it would be plus, but because he is coming down, so in case I have to give the answer in integers, it will be minus. Okay. Is this clear? So one more. Last question we are going to take up for this particular word problem section. I hope this is clear to you. And let's proceed to the last question for this particular video. And the question is an interesting question where a student is getting marks and in the test which the student has appeared in is having negative marking also. You know what is negative marking? Negative marking means that when a question is right, the person gets marks, but when the question is wrong, the student does not get 0 but gets minus marks. Means marks are cut on doing a wrong question. So this question is related to negative marking or marks by a student. Now I will write the statements directly. So here the question is that a student gets plus 4 marks for each correct answer. If he answers the question correctly, he gets 4 marks, and a student gets -2 for each wrong answer. If he does an answer wrong, he gets -2. Okay? Now this student's name is Rohit. After doing the entire test, Rohit is getting how many marks? Rohit's final score is equal to 68 marks. He gets 68 marks as the final score, in which there are plus also and minus also. And Rohit attempted correctly 25 questions. Okay? And we have to find how many questions he attempted wrong, that he has got 68 marks. So we say here, let the wrong answers, or let the number of wrong answers be X. Okay? Then marks for correct answers. How many marks is he going to get for correct answers? 25 questions, 4 marks each will be 25 into 4 is equal to 100. If 25 answers he has attempted correctly and 4 marks for each question, so he should get marks for correct answer as 100 marks. Now marks for wrong answers is X answers multiplied by -2 for each wrong answer, which gives me -2x. These are the marks for correct, these are the marks for wrong, and total marks are 68. So if I add these two, it should be equal to 68. So we write here ATQ. ATQ means, according to the question, 100 plus -2x is equal to 68. 100 plus into -2x is equal to 68. -2x is equal to 68. Taking 100 that side, -100. -2x is equal to -32. Then x is equal to -32 upon -2, plus and minus goes, I get 16. So the answer says 16 answers were wrong. Now this way you can make more questions of this type and practice. For any problem, do come to me in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with your friends and relatives, so that they also are able to understand all this concept, these word problems based on integers. Thank you.